today is May the 15th, which means Bitcoin Cash upgraded about 3 hours ago, a little bit, maybe 4 hours ago. The network underwent its upgrade. So for those who don't know, Jenny, I don't know, you might not be familiar, but essentially the community has slowly resolved onto this policy of basically once a year they have a planned hard fork upgrade. And the idea is that you have basically the first 6 months or even before that of the year to, hash out, okay, we want to have these upgrades. Everybody's got to agree on it. It's all decentralized and messy as cryptocurrency classically is. And then by about 6 months before the fork, which is in May today, then things all kind of lock in, and it gives time for the exchanges to upgrade, the node software to upgrade, all the different parts of the ecosystem to get on board. If anybody has any last minute objections, they can sort of raise it and all that sort of stuff, right? So because BCH has had a hugely traumatic time with its upgrades, being the most chain split crypto in history by a long way, with the 3 chain splits, all of which were essentially hostile forks, right? None of it was very friendly. This process has been very hard won, but this year it seems to have gone swimmingly, and as it seems to have been since the end of the last fork in at the end of 2020. And yeah, it went great. So the network now supports native introspection, which is this idea of allowing transactions to query about themselves, who spent it, and that kind of thing. Very similar to the CTV drama that is going on in BTC right now, but obviously it's already in on BCH, and everybody's confident in it, and bigger integers as well. So the limits on, for instance, if you had a certain apps and you were trying to make scripts, you could maybe only make them sized up to 10 BCH size, because the amount of bytes in the transaction would only allow a certain amount, and you had to have all these workarounds for the lack of native introspection and so on. But now you just have bigger integers.